All right, man, what's happening? It's your boy, DJ Chef B.Y.R.D. Hey, if you need some music to listen to while you're doing your crazy Fallout builds, check out my page, man. But anyway, another mild OCD settlement build. This time we're in Nordhagen Beach. Yeah, it's another first time of me really going this hard on Nordhagen, so it's a work in progress, of course, man, but this is just part one. And I believe this is my third time really building at Nordhagen. And it'll be the first time of really pushing the build just to see what I can come up with and what all I can cram in here. But you need your usual mods, settlement extender, place anywhere, snap and build, the defib. And I believe that's it. Cheat terminal, of course. But it's the usual 2-story homes. I thought about doing like the real estate type of building somewhere, but I said, no, it's not gonna fit the theme here. The junk fence is almost complete. They just need to push it down more towards the water, so you'll get to see that. It's this little dude standing in the bushes, man, like weird little kids. But anyway, if another 2-story house will go right here. Might extend that back porch some. Bunker, good defensive position. Good views overlooking the water and the beach. No one really comes around that front side, but I think I've seen it some years ago where raiders like spawned on the other side of that in the water. It was crazy. Concrete foundation. Got to have it, just the look. And I'm actually gonna use Snap and Build's flooring. They got like a dirty carpet style look. You're gonna see that too. It's tricky, but man, I'm just doing it for my own visual viewing pleasures. All right, fence time. Always scale up one time and place anywhere to put them wherever you need to do. And what I was going to do was fence it all the way to the water, and then a thought hit me. I need to have my evac point. And man, after doing it so many times and building in so many different settlements, I tend to make my evac points all the same way. Wood flooring, the kind of, I call it like a double layered wood shack wall, those walls. And what I do is either put the concrete door with the power connection to it, because I remember a long time ago when I first started doing it, you just throw a regular door on there, it's always open. Somebody's always coming through the door, or the enemies come through there. Like, I was always just trial and error, man. But I guess now, after being a seasoned settlement builder, especially with the mods, man, you just try different stuff and see what you come up with. Yeah, see, that power door, it works on some of them, but just to line it up didn't look right. So, structures, concrete door. So that way the door is centered, and all you do is try to line it up with that door frame. Go forward and pull it straight back, and it should work for you every time, man. And you get that power pylon, turn it off the first time. And something I discovered on making it easier for you, you go ahead and get your connections and hook them up while they're next to each other. They're showing whatever color you got, connect them, and then use place anywhere to move them around. Then click on it again, and the wire will just automatically adjust to wherever your connection is. And with the big pylons, I always scale them down. I think the easiest way to do it is just hit it like the -5 and go up 1. But it just depends on, however you want to have it looking. So I know I did another one. There it is. Yep. Down 5, up 1. Like I said, man, you can always do it whatever size that you prefer. It's all about personal preference, man. Really, I could have did the little small, I don't know what the hell they're called, single connections, or just use a conduit and run it across the top of the roof, whatever. But man, I'm not that picky. It's all about what you want to do, man. And that actually was almost perfect. Get that space in between that, boy. All right. Still tighten it up some more. Yep. Had to do a little test run just to see. Hey, my boy McCready got that shit. I don't know. But anyway. And I wanted to do something different. Just a little bit with the walls. Just trying to clean them up. Because like I said, I've done this so many times. So all the details that I look at, like all those little gaps in the wall and the roof, I just try to figure out how can I make this look better or more sealed off. Like I say before, in like the other videos, what I call it, a complete or lived-in look. The game been out 10 years, man. So you think 10 years of building up your settlement, if you survive that long, you'll been making your stuff look better. But man, this is just what consumes my time when I'm building. I'm not doing nothing. I do some missions here and there, go do some little stuff, deal with precedent and those annoying settlement help jobs. But man, just building, just the best thing to do, man. And I hate these kind of walls where it won't snap. It just won't let me be great, man. It's always snapping on the outside of it. And I'm sure there's an option in the menu somewhere to turn off the auto snap. But Jesus, come on. I'm lazy. Like I'd rather deal with the nonsense and the fight with the game itself to just keep doing this my way. And I believe I actually put another piece of the roof up underneath that part just to close it up, man. Like I did with this. It's like, see what I'm saying? It's just it's meticulous, man. It's just the little stuff, man. I don't care. Got that. Let's check it out. Crazy watching it. I know exactly what I thought it. Like, no, it needs a roof, man. It needs another roof underneath the roof, man. I think that was the same thing. It wouldn't do right, man. Just said forget it. Use good old place anywhere. Hit that nudge on 10 and just press the button, man. And that's what I wanted to look like, sealed off, while still looking a little bit raggedy from the outside. But it's still in them bushes. The NPCs on the game be crazy. I always think like if something's in the way, like one of the rails or the steps or just any object at all, they won't move through it. But whatever, I'm not doing this for the NPCs. I'm doing this shit for me, man. Alright, what's next? Alright, I know what I was doing. Put another little stairway right there though. And I don't know why, man. It's just no one's gonna be using it. Like, you're really even gonna come back to the settlement and just be living in it and looking around, man. It's literally just in the moment building shit, man. It's crazy. But see, it works for my guy anyway. So, and see, guinea pig come right behind.
Whatever.
Good. All right. I think it's time for the house. And this is just my way. I think about where I'm gonna put the windows at first. And I just put the regular shack walls wherever else.
Door.
Like I said, man, everyone has their ways of doing it.
Windows.
This is just my way. It's easier because you don't want to be going back and forth between the structures menu. Cause snap and build all the way at the end. So you're gonna be going back and forth, man, the whole time. I just try to do the regular shack walls first, windows second. And man, was dumb again. I eliminated the fan noise, but this time my kid is in the back drumming, man. I mean, the rooms are kind of close to each other. And I caught myself putting up some soundproof styrofoam stuff on the walls. It don't do nothing. It's like if anything, it gives a look like you're in the studio, but it serves no purpose. It's all for aesthetics, man. That stuff don't work. It just looks cool on the wall. And I'm talking about a little bro back there going at it, man. Because I mean, I'm a musically versatile kind of guy. I don't listen to all that weak shit. I got an appreciation for almost all genres, but man, I'm a metalhead, man. I listen to my chop music and I screw some stuff, I mean, you always listen to what you listen to, trap, rap, whatever. But I mean, it's metal, bro. You can't, nothing compares to that. I don't know how long it's been. See, I'm going on a tangent now, bro. We just talking, right? We just shooting the shit, right? Once my ear became more developed and I started diving into the deep end of listening to metal, man, it's taking over my life, man. So, like, little bro, he 14 now. So he been dealing with my nonsense since he was, man, old enough to hear. He was a little dude when I'm listening to Pantera. And he kind of, like, I like that song. That's how it starts, man. Man, little bro used to love Metallica, Seek and Destroy. I mean, it got to the point where you dreaded taking him anywhere because he wanted to hear that song, man. It's crazy. But that's the beauty of music, man. He went to his first show this year. So hey, man, we went to Atlanta, matter of fact, man. It was Carcass, Cannibal Corpse, and Meshuggah, man. Now, just me personally, I don't care too much for Meshuggah like that, but I damn sure wanted to see Carcass for the first time. And I damn sure ain't passing up no Cannibal Corpse show that's within 4 hours of me. So, man, we slid. I didn't care at all, man. Like, I know a couple of Meshuggah songs, but I never put them over Cannibal Corpse. Like, what? Crazy. But bro, man, he loved the drums. I'm still learning guitar. And we still learning, of course, but it's just something about it, man. The music is music, bro. Music is life, man. And it's something about that, man. It's something about that guitar shit, bro. I love strings anyway, man. I've never met a string instrument that I did not like. And so, whatever. But anyway, man, let's get back on on track, right? I mean, I'm just putting the house together. You see it. It's not. This is nothing fancy like the what I call my deluxe shack. You have to see the other video, the Merkwater build for those. But all this is just standard building right here. This is nothing. Slap the roof on. The only thing I like about the snap and build roof, like they look good, but the middle section is what you have to play with. Pause. It should be coming up. I'll fast forward to that part. All right. See, it only snaps to the lower section of the wall. So you literally have to place it anywhere and move it up. And then you gotta scale up the wall that it's attached to and move it back again. It's annoying, but it's like, man, you just do it. Go through the motions and just do it. All right, got that part done. Go outside and check it. It's flush. That's the only part about those snap and build roofs, man. They just don't let you be great. You gotta make them be great. And if I counted right, when you're moving that middle section up, I want to say it was 6 or 7 clicks. But after that part works, snaps in just fine. All right, that part's out the way. Now it's time for the carpet. I don't know. I've never put this kind of flooring inside of the house on top of this wood flooring. I've never done this. I think I've tried it somewhere else and gave up because it wouldn't work. But I was determined this time. It wouldn't snap on the inside. And of course, it's the same old thing. Snap it, get your place anywhere up, move it to where you need it to be. And once it's in the place, put your wall back, move it over one more time. And I believe the trick, yeah, it'll snap in. Sometimes you got to be careful with that. If it's not high enough, like you should see the entire thickness of that flooring block to get the rest of them to snap into place. That just makes it easier for you. And I was like, what could I do with this section right here? Do I leave that little wooded section showing? But I came up with a solution for that. But with the flooring, after you got them all snapped into place, I needed some light. After you got them snapped into place, you want to move them down. If you put it on 10, you move it down just enough. Of course, you go down too far, it'll bleed through the floor, your wood floor.
Some 2 times. See if it bleeds through the bottom. Alright. Some 2 times.
Alright. Yep, so 10 down 2. And this section right here is where I start using my brain a little bit. Just get the small squares. Because I was like, I don't think they got the small block squares. Of course they do. Just find the one that matches. Luckily, they snap in place for you. So all you gotta do is put them there, place anywhere, move them out to the side. And if you're looking at it, you can see it
4
kind of
times.
clipping with the other sections.
Let's
So all
try
you gotta
it.
do, move to point 1 and go down 1 time. It'll kill that.
Alright. So that kind of helps it from clipping in and out on the screen. Yep, that works. Big.
Yep, and go ahead and do the rest of them. And it was just, man, it's just one of them ideas I be having on the fly. Like instead of every settlement having the same wood flooring,
I'm not
and
concerned with that part right
I've
there.
tried the same technique, turning them different ways so it's just not the white
Wood
line or the
shacks.
red line showing in each direction. Man, put some carpet down. Yeah, it takes some work to do, man. Shit, look at it. All right, time for downstairs. And of course, same concept. I want to do a different color, so man, you get a few different options. And I think the smart thing to do while it's dark, man, throw them little single that light bulb on the string. That's like the brightest one. Just slap them up somewhere so you got some light to see what you're doing.
Same color, top and bottom.
And man, I don't even want to spoil it, but I can't help it. This time, I actually got my placement right on the first shot, man. Didn't have to move nothing else after that.
This is the trick with this. This is nothing. Get straight with. Lahone in the back drumming, bro. You think he doing something back there, huh?
So this is the part I was talking about earlier. You want to move the floor up until you can see it. You want to see that whole block and they'll snap into place.
Well, that was pretty straight on the first time, man. I think let me find out. I got that whole first try. Click. You just gotta find it like anything is. Oh, there we go. See? Nope, it's not two. Let's see.
All right. So this section is one that didn't work how the top one worked because
110,
of course it's not going to be the same. Like how upstairs was the carpet, you move it down 2 on 10. I believe this one was
It's gonna be tedious, man, but whatever. It's all about the finished product, man.
move it down 1 time on 5, 1 time on 10. Same old routine. Go through all of them, get your positionings right. Just finish it up, make sure everything's flush and even with each other, at least as much as possible.
So look,
And then you do your last inspection. Get those little cheap light bulbs up. They give you the most light. Just so you can check all your spots and your corners to see what it looks like.
try some doors on here.
And man, I was cool with that, man. I've never put flooring in here like this, bro. Like there was some real contractor shit going on.
Just leave it right there.
Crazy.
Just
I
not
didn't go
going
back in and look at it.
man.
I'm debating on how I was gonna
Trash
do this
pile.
porch. Instead of having that big trash pile right there. Okay. Tell you, man, I kind of like this, bro. Did this some days ago, so it's like, man, you know how life happens. You come back trying to look at it. I'm not doing no rehearsing, man. All this shit is, man, it's like we sitting here watching it together, bro. So if you still here, man, hey, man, we cool at this point, bro. We partners right now. Cause yep, it won't snap in. Just gotta find your spot, place anywhere. All for the love of having a nice settlement, man. Someplace you want to fight for. Because when I start adding more settlers and really putting that extra OCD touch to it, all the people gonna be ready to die for their settlement, bro. You're not gonna just give up no spot like this to no punk ass raiders or mutants. I don't care who coming through. Everybody gonna fight for that spot around here, man. We building up real settlements. You gonna think twice before you come over here playing. Because you know at Nordhagen Beach, on the other side of it, I think that was that one raider camp, like on the water. It's like Libertalia or some shit like that. They not gonna come over here. They gonna stay over there on them little raggedy boats, man. You come over here and get fanned down, man. It's luxurious, but don't get it twisted. You can get twisted. Come over here playing. And bro, I mean, it's so real to me. I don't even like how the stairs look next to each other like that. There's that little gap in between there. I don't like that. So what you do? Move them closer together. You know, what if you trying to bring something in the house and you step between that little crack, bro? You gonna sprain your ankle in the wasteland, bro? Nah. Yep. And I remember doing these, and I was like, nah, they ugly, man. Not for a long balcony porch railing. Those little small wood ones, they look better like on the little this. If you just doing one or two of them, like on the opposite side of like a front porch or something, yeah, but all the way down, it don't look right to me. You know, hey, you might like it. It's your prerogative, bro. It's your build. You can build how you want. Me and my little goofy mind, bro. I don't like that. See, now come back and take a look at it. See,
This section will be covered. That one will be open.
I'm liking the roof on there from that angle. That one too crazy. I believe it's time to add your porch cover. The only thing about those, when they're facing that way, you got to go back inside to see if they're clipping or not, because that cloth will be shown on the inside. I mean, you can kind of see when you're standing outside. You just the same old stuff, man. Place anywhere, move them out. I think like either 5, and hit it to the right one time just to get it out the way. And I like using these poles to give it a little supported look, instead of they're just hanging off of the edge like that. Just the small stuff, man. You just want to move them till they're right on the inside of those wood beams. Put them down. Man, you know what? Listening to Lil Bro drum and it sped up like this, man, that just sound like some old Sonic background music, man. They're like them old 2D fight game drum patterns, man. Crazy. All right, so right here, I'm just checking my spike pole position, how they're protruding through. But I actually like how the carpet came out, man. All right, this the section I was talking about with those wood railings. The only time I use that one particular wood is on the front porch, opposite sides of the doors. And right here, of course, another porch covering. And the same concept again, spike poles Just add a little support beam to it. And I believe I took these all the way down instead of protruding through the top like the ones on the back. But who knows? I might go back and change that. I don't mind how it looks either way. But I'm thinking that would probably look better for like a raider camp. I might do that next time. Don't know where, but I got a feeling I'm gonna do a raider camp pre-build to the nuka world stuff. But I got some ideas for that. And man, it's been so long. That last playthrough of one of them, I don't know which one it was, honestly. But one of my Raider King playthroughs, man, I had so many Raider camps that went crazy. I know I had the lighthouse. I had that joker packed with the disciples. So depending on how long it's gonna be from now. So hopefully, yo, bro, we keep this going. I mean, I'm gonna do it for myself, the few and the proud that really swing by and pull up on your boy and check out some of these boring ass videos. I'm gonna just keep on pushing my little bills, bro. Ah, there it is. That's what I was talking about. Those cloth covers will clip through the front, and I believe the only way you can do it is to go back outside and move them out. Once again, looking back on this, I don't know why I just didn't leave it on maybe 10 or 5 and just move it 2 times. Like I was trying to get it so precise or something. Like, bro, just put it on the max and move it 1 time. As soon as you see that cloth pop out from behind the wall, you're good. It was just moving the poles back a little spot just to make it look a little better, man. It's just the little stuff as usual. This house is the one that's for the family that's already in Nordhagen. And it's crazy how I come up with an idea days or something later, like the other one with the carpet flooring. After just looking at it for so long, this is what I was talking about. I got tired of just that wood flooring. And Snapping Bee will give you so many extra little pieces to use. And there's another one, that cloth, the roof poking through. The question is, what was I gonna do? Should have just been the same thing. It should be just that one. I was saying why I was doing that. Like literally just move where they need to be. But whatever, back to the fence now. And even with my evac points and the junk fence, I had to get like one of those corner caps of the shack and put them right on the side of those walls on the outside of the power door, right around that corner. And then start putting the fence next to the. But like I said, man, it's always something different to do. Scaling it up would probably make more sense. See, just to help kill some of that negative spacing in it. And especially with that big junk pile right there, couldn't scrap it, so just, man, whatever, just build it on top of it. It ain't gonna make no difference, man. Now, if you want to scrap everything, there is a mod for that. Just literally scrap everything. But, man, like I said, I didn't care. This time around, I wasn't doing all of that.
Just adds a little junky character to the settlement, whatever, man. Three. Yeah, nope, just two. You know how this stuff goes, man. You start on something, you do one thing that throws you off track, and you doing something completely different. Oh my God, man. Save it. Make sure you save it every time you stop and do something, bro. I think, yeah, it was the same spot. I was building the house. I already had it done, man. Game froze on me. I think it got to the point where I think I did the first story, put the carpet down. Game froze on me. But man, I think, yeah, this part is done. Unless I come up with something else on the fly. Should put something right there. Don't tell me I'm. If I do this, man, I know this is telepathic right here. You know what I mean? And that almost felt like real time. Let's find you a spot right on top of the rocks and bring it down. And then, depending on which piece of the fence you use right there, if you put the fence right here, I know that tire when it's fat on one side, like it's almost like it's a V-shaped almost. That makes sense. I don't know. But I always go back around and check just to see if anything's clipping through. Now it's time for the final inspection. So all you see is just a bunker edge. No major gaps to shoot into just yet. I still got to put a shop right there to the left. But this just getting the house up, carpet done, majority of the fence is done. And I'm still gonna throw in some pieces right there on that beach, throw in some wires and another guard post and stuff. This is probably, usually I always end up putting like a little restaurant in my settlement somewhere. People gotta eat, man. Then, man, that's it. Got this side down to the water. It'll be some more defensive positions up. I'll set my turrets up somewhere. But man, that's it. So, before your boy get up out of here, you pulled up on your boy. I appreciate it. So, if you enjoyed it, bro, hit me up in the comments. Let me know something. You want me to try something, try to build something, bro? Challenge your boy. I don't care, man. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm just fucking around for real. I'm just killing time and shit. Shit. I'm trying to learn the guitar and shit at the same time, bro. So you never know what you might get up off of me, I'm just being me, bro. If you fuck with it and you here, I fuck with you. We cool. Fuck around and get some sent to you. I might buy you a drink or something, bro. You never know, bro. Just holler at your boy. Fuck with me.